So we're back at RAF Fairford after 4 B-52 bombers deployed here last week. They're deployed on a bomber task force to the European Command. That's from Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana, USA. You can see they're just taxiing to runway 9 at the minute. Okay, so there we have it. 2 B-52 Stratofortress bombers departing into the rising sun and disappearing into the fog. Right, so they're just coming back in after a short flight to the North Sea. Okay, so there's the two B-52s we saw just a moment ago. They're now back after about an hour or two's flight over the North Sea at RAF Fairford. Okay, so the runway at RAF Fairford is actually long enough for the B-52 to land without its drag chute, but it's standard that they do that on all landings. The runway is actually so long here, it was actually a designated standby point for the space shuttle, which is actually land here on the back of the 747. I think in the 1980s that was. So if someone has a time machine, I'd like to go back and get that. So after dropping the drag chute, some guys come out in a usually like a pickup truck, and they collect the drag chute, stick it on the back, and take it back to where the B-52s are parking up. So you can just see the second of the two B-52s making its way back to the parking area right now. Let's see if we can go around the other end and get some other shots. Right, so that's now all four B-52s back out to RAF Fairford. You got that one over there, that's Immortal Souls, that one hasn't been up today, but you guys did see that on the channel coming in last week. And as always with these bomber deployments, there's security forces just over on the left guarding the bomber area. And as I mentioned before, these have come from Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana. That's the LA tag on the tail you just see there. So if you wonder where RAF Fairford is an Air Force base in the UK, it's owned by the UK government but is leased to the US Air Force, uses as a bomber airfield when they deploy to Europe. And aside from the bombers, the U-2 high altitude reconnaissance plane is also based here, which you'll have probably seen in other videos from Fairford if you are a regular watcher of the channel. So while we're here, we'll just take a look at the memorial for Captain David Hawkins, who was a U-2 pilot. And sadly, in 1995, on departure from RAF Fairford, his U-2 crashed. He was taken to a nearby hospital here in nearby at Swindon in the UK, where sadly he passed away. Alright, so that's going to be all from us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.